Hey guys, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just gonna go, and I said I'd go and do the Poppy thing, but I just saw that this side quest popped up, and I was curious. So I thought I'd do this one first, because it probably won't be very long, and then we'll go see...
No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
then we'll go see Natty, and then we'll go see Poppy.
Sir, are you alright? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped?
This is not where he's supposed to be.
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home?
His frame, other frame.
It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
They're trying to keep you here.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this.
Astoria Cricket, is she one of the
She and her
Slytherins?
friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard a plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I could afford
to let this happen.
My post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds.
I feel like I've seen her, but I can't think who she is.
And then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Snitches.
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous.
I'm trying to think. There's lots of places that could be.
The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go then.
I'll talk to Astoria and the Three Broomsticks. Let's go see Astoria quickly. I went to the wrong map. Was that another side quest in Hogsmeade that just appeared up? Oh. There is. What's this one? Unique unicorn. Betty Bugbrook is terribly worried about her unicorn friend Hazel, who is injured protecting her from wolves. It seems Betty often visits Hazel's in the Forbidden Forest to brush her and bring her treats. She's concerned for Hazel's safety due to increasing poacher presence and Hazel's injury. She's hopeful someone can find and take Hazel somewhere safe to heal. I mean, I'll do it. I'd love to have another unicorn. But we're just helping out someone else first. Hello, Astoria.
Astoria Cricket?
Have we met?
That depends.
Oh, she's
Am
a
I in
Ravenclaw.
trouble?
I have not
Ferdinand
met her.
Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put
Why?
this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
Well, you will if you go
he's
to the library.
screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it.
Do I have
Lovely
the option
chatting
of
with
not? Find the ruins where his frame is being held. I guess not. Whereabouts is it? By the coast. That's really far away. Aha. Oops. That one. Super far to travel with this one. Oh. Did you pay dark wizards to kidnap this man?
Isn't the little combat god? You've made a mistake.
I have not. Pretty sure. Feeling quite confident. I like that it's not that snowy over in this area. Well, I think that's what made me keep forgetting it's winter. Because it's just not snowy in the south.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Which, being Scotland, it would be very snowy if it was that snowy. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck?
He's going to park. I'm just warming up. Quite an impressive. You may have been. You will pay for your deed.
There's more of
A
them!
lamb from the slaughter.
I don't think so.
Such agility.
Ooh.
What's the light
Oh, put this down.
of your eyes?
Ditto. Piece of cake.
To
Oh,
your
no, there's
knees.
something there. No.
You're no match for
Revelio.
She hired some nice chaps, we can say. Oh, I'm still full on that. Oh, I haven't been to, like, sell my stuff yet either. I was meant to do that at the beginning of the thing and I forgot. Just grab this. He's down there, is he? Wait. Is there like a... Where is he? I don't understand. Is there a way down somewhere that I'm just missing?
Revelio.
Was he not up here at all? Oh, what's that? This looks right.
Aloha
He's
Mora.
locked in here. Oh, there we go.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything
Revelio.
left of me.
Don't push it.
Calm down.
I'll leave
I'm
you here.
now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
Just curious what to say.
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased.
I
Where
just,
have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
Oh, I could do either. Okay. I will take it back to the Three Broomsticks. I'm not sure he deserves it, but I'll take him back.
here with your unsanitary clutter. Get me out!
I will take you to the Hog's Head. I don't have to put you back here yet. Sorry, love. You're going to have to deal with...
None to you, please.
You there? Are you deaf? There's a terrible draft in here coming. Oh, finally. Back on my wall and more angelic than ever.
There you are. Welcome back.
I'm not usually one to give thanks. There's a sort of servant ring to it. But I suppose some gratitude is in order. As a show of goodwill, I'll exclude whatever misdeeds I hear about you in my reports to the headmaster. And I do hear quite a bit.
I am up to quite a bit.
I can't be seen talking to a student. Go on then, go!
I don't think I'll have made any friends with the other girl.
Folks still talk about you taking down that.
It's all right, everyone. I'm back.
Everyone's booing. Sorry guys, it had to be done. I needed things. Well, I've not got too many more side quests if that's all of them. I might just do this unicorn one while I'm here. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Am I going the right way? Yes. Because it's a unicorn, and then we'll go and see Natty, and then Poppy, and then I get distracted for a little while. Whoops. Hi, Betty.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years.
Because what if she's
She
a
doesn't
cool
like
looking
to leave
unicorn?
the forest,
She could be
so
fancy.
I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'd love to.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she
Mine's
trusted
got
me
a horn.
straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though.
It's fine.
I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember,
Yep. Is that where the unicorn den is? Yeah, I suppose that would be a way of them showing you the unicorn den if you hadn't found it already. Probably should have listened to what she said. Never mind. Before it ran off.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
Wait. Oh, that's the main story over there.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
I've already done it.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching, Nick.
Zoo.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Ooh. I'm lost in the trees.
Revelio.
Is that her there? I don't know if I need to be invisible, because I don't know if she'll run away if she sees me. She may, or she may not. You're not Hazel. You're a boy unicorn. Is she just going to be somewhere here? She's not actually in this bit. Or is it that that unicorn's now in the way? Hello, Centaur. They won't know I'm here and kill me, honest. Maybe I need to get rid of that unicorn. Perhaps he's in the way. Or perhaps he has nothing to do with it whatsoever. But we're going to capture him and find out.
Now, I'm only
Quick.
trying to help.
Exactly. You may not be Hazel, but you're going to get in my bag.
There. Revelio.
Right, Hazel, where the heck are you? What's that? Mongrel. He's got some already, so. Going down.
Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Aha. Fast travelled away and came back. And now she's here. Which one's Hazel? Because there were two there. Unicorn. Hazel the unicorn. Oops. Get in the bag, Hazel.
No need to be
Chaser.
difficult. I mean you no harm.
Chaser! Come back! Uh-oh. Damn it. Where's she gone? Over there. Oh, this is annoying.
Revelio.
I don't know where she went now. Is that her there?
Levioso.
Oh! What irritating quest.
Revelio.
Just probably completely reset now, so I'm gonna have to do the bloody thing again.
Levioso.
No running off. Irritating creature. Oh, just about got her.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Don't know that I want to. She can stay here. Right, I can let go of the other unicorn that I had then. That's Hazel. He looks more glorious than Hazel. I don't want to keep you. It's fine. Oops. Map. Back to Hogsmeade. And yeah. And then we'll go see Natty. I don't know how long this has taken me, this quest. Because it took me hard to find her because she wasn't there.
Hogsmeade.
Hi, she's safe now.
Madame Bugbrook,
Don't worry.
I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
I do.
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my
Feel a bit mean
sweet
taking her away from her
pointy
herd,
pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
I might.
Take good care of Hazel.
Not sure she
now.
deserves it, but I might. Right, where's Natty? She was in the Great Hall, wasn't she? So let's go see what's up with Natty, and then we'll go see Poppy, and then we'll see what we'll do after that. Probably go see Lodgok.
Smuggling spiders into school? I jolly well hope it's worth a month.
Some days are more difficult than others.
What's up, Natty?
Is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. And I feel peace for a day or two.
How long ago
but
was it
this
that
is
he
not
died?
one of those times.
I can't remember if it was very clear in
miss
that
him. I
previous
miss
thing.
running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still
Not
be
that makes
here.
much of a difference time-wise.
And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's really not your fault.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that.
She's got
I find
survivor's
myself
guilt.
reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Pickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow.
It will be
you
interesting
for
if we actually
speaking
take
with
down
me.
Rookwood as
It was
part
very
of
helpful.
Natty's thing. I spotted that chest. I was like, have I missed a chest in the corner of the thing? Oh, I still haven't sold my stuff. Right. Let me go and do that right now. Because I will forget again very quickly. Right. So, I have done it. Let's go and see Poppy down in Irondale. I went to the wrong map, didn't I? I did indeed. I believe I know which thing she's talking about. Because I'm pretty sure that was down this way. Don't we need it to be nighttime? If we're looking for moonstone? No, not necessarily. I suppose. Oops. Yeah, this is definitely the place I was thinking of.
Looks rather dark in there.
Because I came across this and I was like, the heck is this place? And I couldn't get in it. And that was obviously going to be a thing at some point.
You made it.
Now was the point. Hi, Poppy.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Right? Professor Weasley would not approve.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still not
Look,
sure this
there's
is
like
the
bees
cave,
flying
but
around.
it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm
Yes.
desperate for anything at this point.
Well, you know.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Hopefully
Well, we're
not
here.
that.
We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Doesn't need to be nighttime to get in there. For some reason they would
I
think it
wonder
would
if
be.
you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Perhaps. Let me just see before we go in. 2 collection chests. Okay. Moonstone Garden. Oh, it's just open. I thought we were going to have to do some puzzle or something to actually get it to open. The Intrepid Explorer. What's that for?
Revelio. You don't think the rumours about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Yes. We're committed to it now. Hopefully won't be committed by the end of it. I need Depulso. Let's pick which one I've got Depulso on.
Revelio.
Lots of things.
It's another aggressive one!
Ah, it's one of them. I thought that was a spider thing.
What is going on?
No,
with
thank
that?
you.
Revelio.
They're awful creatures that we don't like. That's what's going on with them. That's what's going on in my case, anyway. Okay, we've got a butterfly thing.
Revelio.
What that's going to be for.
Confringo.
This needs just up.
Lumos.
I don't think you needed to do it at the same time. I don't know what this is for. We're gonna find out. Doing.
Revelio.
Oh, it moved that. Okay. Am I supposed to be going up there or in here? Is that just to get in and up there then? Oh. Oh, I can't climb it. Oof, didn't think I was going to make that. Oh, this is just for this, is it?
Revelio.
Don't mind if I do. Let's wiggle mail potion. Okay, so now I need, I assume, this thing back.
Lumos.
Come. Thank you. Because I probably need you through this doorway somewhere. I wonder if we're going to get attacked in here by anything. Oh, whoopers. What are they doing in here?
Revelio.
Oops. Did that just go all the way back because I rebellioed?
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's
Maybe I
song
don't
is
need-
set to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Okay, we're obviously going to go out. Maybe I don't need the butterfly, maybe it was just for that thing. Oh, I see a collection chest on my map, which is
Revelio.
somewhere.
Accio.
There? On the other side of this wall.
If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
I mean, it would make sense,
Revelio.
otherwise it would have been removed a long time ago, right? Oh, it's one of these. So I need that symbol and that one. which
Why
is
am I
this
not
one.
surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
And give me my chest. 1.
Revelio.
We need to find moths.
Is there anything
for
behind the
spinners.
others? Which spinners? These spinners. Do I need to go get that other one? I don't know.
Accio.
This one. Let's just open all of these and see. Oh no, it's not that one. That was not the right one. This one. This one.
Revelio.
I don't think there's going to be moths in here. This one. And is that this
Perhaps
one?
the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Ah, there's a moth. And that one is this one. And this one. Okay, so they are both in here. That's fine. Can you get the other moth while I deal with this one? No? Fine. Do it all myself.
Lumos.
You don't need to be doing that. Already dealt with it. Thanks though. Oh, have I got to like...
Another obstacle.
Easy enough?
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Yeah, we need some more moths. Can I take the moths that are in here? Or do I need to get fresh ones? Oops. Can I take fresh ones? I mean, these other ones? Oh, there's a moth down there, look. How do I get it when it's down there?
Lumos.
Where's the other one? It's the next mission. Look how many fwoopers there are. Are they all fwoopers? Or are they other birds? Like jobberknolls and things. How close do I need to be to get... Oh, I can get down there, look. Come here, moth. Am I going to be able to climb with the moth? It's still on my thing? Did that work? Did it go on the thing? Okay. So what does this do? Oh, that raises that up. Why do I want to raise that up? Is that so I can run around and then... I'm not really sure what the value of that is. Let me take this moth
Lumos.
to the other one. And see what the other one does. Yeah, I really don't know what the purpose of raising the other one up was. Oh, do I need to get 3 moths? Oh, I see. So I need to put one of those moths from in here down there.
Lumos.
I understand the assignment now. So if I chuck this one on here. And then, how far away can I hit that? Can I do it from over here? Yes. So if I get so that I'm able to do it from fairly far, then I can... grab, oops,
Lumos.
this. Can I grab one when it's there? Would I be able to do that? So that's why I want this. I need to test. I need to move these things around. I need to have the pulsar on here. Which means I'll just chuck Anki on here.
Lumos.
How quickly does that go down? Did that just go straight over there? It did. How quickly does this go down? That's the next question. I don't really know what the point of that third thing was because I did all of that really easily without it. Maybe it was so that I was supposed to raise that up in order to get the moth that was there, but I already got it by going down there. I don't know. There's a dead thing in here. Nope, there's a great spine dog book. I don't really want to play with you guys because you're annoying, so goodbye. I find those quite aggravating to fight.
Revelio.
I should say I needed to kill some more of them though, so I suppose this mission's quite helpful on that front.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my
We
mind.
have to dive down. Okay, let me just get this first. Hopefully this isn't going to be an issue for us. Does this still count as the same dungeon? Because I still need to get another collection chest. It's very pretty.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
Revelia.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Oh, we can go around. I was gonna say, how do we get through there? That's where I just was, isn't it? Don't mind us, we're just gonna come in here and destroy everything.
Given what Reapers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know.
They're cute.
I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is.
Revelia.
Which means
Yeah.
we're one step ahead of them.
For once. Yeah, I feel like I've missed the other collection chest.
We found it! It's like staring. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Scholar's Moonstone. What henge? Talk to Poppy. Oh, you're there.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the snidgets first. We should
Yes.
do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
What henge? I'll
Shall
come back
we?
and look at the
We
other collection
shall.
chest.
If we leave now,
shall.
we should make it there by nightfall.
Where is it? So is this still part of the same thing then? This is a big mission if so. I thought that would be the end of it and then we'd
precisely
have to...
where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're
no, he
right.
seemed fairly protected.
I suppose I'm worrying over nothing.
Younglings.
Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
Ooh.
I think that's it over there.
Over there? How do we get over there?
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the snidgets.
Yeah,
I hope
you're
so.
helping her research,
Gran
right?
understands how important it is
Can I
to
find this?
protect those who need it.
And the snidgets apparently need it because they're thought to be non-existent currently. I don't know where we are. Where are we? Have I been here? I haven't got a map. That's not helpful then. I don't know
I think
where the
we
heck I
can
am.
safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
In this pillar. Ooh. Ah, hello. Are they going to do their dance thing that I heard about? Oh, they're like leaving trails. What is that?
Oh,
They're like mushrooms or something.
that was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one?
That is their dance.
They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance.
I would guess not.
No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to
Okay.
tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
I didn't see that coming.
Merlin, I don't know what to say.
That's why she knows so much about poachers, I guess.
I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her.
I hope her parents haven't been amongst the poachers I've been fighting, because
I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help.
Very good job.
I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most is how much we moved around. Always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving the dragon from the fighting ring, for instance?
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to the other guy, get them to see sense.
We were going to the dragon.
But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
Because they were trying to make a fortune with Acromantulas.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Yeah, that makes more sense of why someone recognised her. Although there were people from Hogsmeade there, which is why I'd assumed it was someone from Hogsmeade. But
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran.
It would be.
He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
Yeah, we do.
If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Yeah, we don't leave that behind. All that work to get it. Talk to Poppy.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely.
I gave you 3 seconds to draw it.
Bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the snidgets lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Sounds good to me.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I don't imagine that would be an area which had any collection chests, so should be safe to leave that bit. Ten side quests left until... Oh, is that my next thing or the final side quest thing? Might be my final one. I can't think how many I've done now. So what have we got? We've still got Samantha Dale. Was that another Summoner Court thing? The last one was really annoying. Had ramps and I had to get like 100 points by landing on the ramps, but then I kept rolling off the ramps, and then the person I was playing, she kept getting them on the ramps and I was like, ah! So I have a feeling that might be the last one though. So what do we want to do? Should I go and do this? I might do that one. Let me just actually, before I do that, add the Summoner Court thing to my whatchamacallit. Okay, so he was over here. I don't know if it's a good idea to just fast travel into this, because I might end up in the middle of loads of enemies, and I'm not sure that's where Lodgok's going to be waiting for me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
A stew? Oh, there's a big troll there.
Who's that? Not quite.
Oh, it's an armor troll. Ugh. Why is she not drinking the thing? I told her to drink a thing. Drink. Thank you.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Just, no. Oh, hello. Disarm an enemy. Can I have an enemy, please?
Revelio.
Somebody. I killed too many people. I need to disarm someone. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing.
Expelliarmus.
Thanks. There's two enemies up there together.
Revelio.
Oopsie.
Leviosa.
Don't fall down, don't fall down. Nice. I just wanted to get a couple of things. Sorry, mongrel. I had to kill you. It was important for my mission. Okay, I'm not gonna probably bother with the other guys, because I don't think I need to kill them.
Revelio.
So I'm just gonna run up here and see where Lodgok is. Oh, is he in there? Oh no, that's just a locked room. 1 second, let me get this first. Treasure. Hopefully I will actually get those two dueling things. I come over here.
This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
I hope he doesn't get killed. Coastal mine. Oh, I should have had a look to see if there was collection chests. Almost certainly are.
Revelio.
Seems to be quite common now that everything I go in has got like 1 or 2 of them in.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty big, right?
This place is teeming
Catch
with
and throw
Ranrock's
it,
loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Enough? Oops. I wonder... I'm a little bit worried that something's going to happen to Lodgok. And he's going to get killed or something. Because Ranrock's definitely not going to forgive him.
To get me deeper into the mine.
I'm going to ride the car. Oh, this is like going on the train track thing that I wanted to go on.
But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
But we went. Oh, this is cool.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
No one.
That's
There's quite a lot of them around. It's the end of something.
Revelio.
I wonder how far in Lodgok is. Oh, what does this do? Turns that on, which will open that door.
I wonder where these pipes go.
Am I going the right way? I'm actually not sure. I assume that they all go around. It's kind of linear usually. Oh yeah, I've got to get down there. Oh, they got a troll down there. Look. Slow a little. That's it. Oh, hello. Didn't even know you were there. What am I doing? I don't know. Ow. Oh.
I won't rest.
Why is it saying there's still so many guys around? They must be. Oh, they're below me. I was gonna say, I was like, I'm not seeing that many bad guys. What's going on? See what this one does? There's a collection chest in here somewhere.
Revelia.
Is it down there? Or is that it up there? That's it up there, but how do I get to it? Is this... Am I supposed to be going on this to go... Wait a minute, let me just look around before I go on that, because I don't know if that's where it wants me to go to get down there or not. And there could be goodies. Is this... This isn't where I'm supposed to be going, is it? This is...
Revelia.
Going around to the collection chest? Not really sure right now. There's a fire. Is that a fire?
Levioso.
Oops. Smack my head. Oh! Oh! that wasn't what I was thinking I was trying to do. I thought I was gonna use it to stand on it and then it would be out of my way. Clearly I know what I'm doing. Is this just gonna take me back now around to the lift without me having had to go? Oh! Ah! Panic jumping. Okay, I can't fall down there. So what was this for? Why do I want this? Oops, no, don't do that. Wrong way.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I want this? Is this to go this way?
Leviosa.
Is that what this thing's for? I'm pretty sure I need to go down that lift thing that I just made stop working. So in theory this should just be treasure.
Alohomora.
That's really bright. Why does that say bright? Oh. Which way was it that was done to? Why is that one so bright? It's not usually that bright, is it?
Revelia.
Sack.
Reparo.
Oh.
Bombardo.
Is that it? Just some treasure? Yep, I think so. Okay, so do I want to go down the lift thing or across the thing over here? That's where it wants me to go for that. So what's down the lift thing? It's got to be something besides just a fight, right?
One less
Oh.
human to worry.
Hello. Oh, is that my last info? Hey! Diddle info. They're all dead. They're all dead. Whoa. Oh, I didn't look at any of my things. What am I doing? Why would I do that? Wrong thing. I forgot how far he can reach. Guys, leave me alone. Right, let's just get out of that madness for a second. Oh. There we go. Oh, he's not even dead. I thought I killed him. I did not. Jeez. How'd that miss? Let's just get rid of him.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
We'll say that.
Revelio.
So is that just to come down? I guess that would just be to come and get him and get that treasure. It makes sense, because otherwise I would have missed him. So he was the last. He was the last. So I guess I had missed something then in that other area where I thought I had gotten it and it had glitched. I'm sure that it had. Oh, that's upstairs, isn't it? So there's no collection chests down here, so we are safe to return to the top. Oh wait, what's this do?
Confringo.
Does that just allow me to go back up? But it would have let me go back up anyway. Okay, I had a phone call. So what are we doing? Going back up. We got our final infamous bow. And we're going this way. Looking for Lodgok. Ooh! Oh no! I almost jumped off. I'm a bloody idiot. Oh. There's bad guys over there, look. We'll stick on this one for now. Money. Ooh. That was a good noise. Slam, Loyalist Commander thing.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
A leaping Loyalist Commander. You a Loyalist Commander? Yeah. Where's the Loyalist Commander when I need it?
I will make you pay.
Which one are you? You're not dead. You're meant to be.
Not quiet. One less human to worry about.
Suddenly there's loads of people.
Where does this one lead?
That one
The beaten
is
path, I
the
suspect.
Not be another setback like Belcroft. Oh, true to our plan.
Whoa. Calm down. No, I didn't want to hit him.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Oops. Did I kill the commander? I might have done. Oh, look at my health. Get that though.
I won't rest until you're dead.
I didn't need to use that.
You've won
I
this
did
one,
it anyway.
Ranrock.
There's so many guys. Money? Lots of money. Lots of money and loads of junk.
Revelio.
What's that? So, what about that bit? Am I still working my way up there, or have I gone past that now? Why do I feel like I've gone past that? We'll see. It might be where the other chest is and I'll have missed it.
These devices run on steam power.
They do? Oh, maybe I'm going up there now.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
I mean, we don't even know what Lodgok's actually doing at the moment. He's not, like, made any signs for being up to mischief yet. As in, we've not seen any signs of him doing it. I think I have gone past that thing. I want to go back. One second. Let me just go and see if I can actually even get back to it. I don't know if I can. How do I get down here? Oh. Oh! Is this? Whee! I do like these. They're fun. I don't know if this is taking me the right direction or not. I'm thoroughly turned around now. Oh, but there's a collection chest over here. So I don't care if it is the wrong place. No, it's the right one. That was the place. I was thinking, like, I went back and... Oh, that's a fancy armchair. Couldn't spot a way to get over here from over there. And then just remembered that that was... Oh, a thing. So that was both of them, wasn't it? I've already got one. Back we go. That would be very fun to go on. Might feel a bit unsafe if you don't have a strap or anything holding you to the seat, but it would be fun. Alright, now let's go find Lodgok. I know I've got the thing. So I am happy to proceed. I wonder if Ranrock's actually going to be here. Because he only said he was doing something to do with the...
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
Are we going to fight Ranrock? Whoa.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, he's got a bloody troll. I should have used a thing. Oh, that guy always got me.
I will make you pay.
That wasn't Ranrock, I take it. Uh-oh, someone's after me.
I will make
Too late for you to know the error of your
We
ways.
get the battle, but I didn't do the stupefy thing. Oh. So Ranrock left. What is this? Do I have to break these?
Confringo.
Yes. Is this not gonna fall on my head?
Revelio. I have to find a way to stop that drill. Confringo.
This seems like a bad plan. Hi.
That is unfortunate. No matter.
Unfortunately awesome.
We'll build another.
I found
Stop.
this one lurking outside.
Oh.
Lodgok. Come to make amends, little brother.
Oh, so he hadn't even come in.
I came to stop this.
Little
What
brother.
is this you've
Wait,
brought me?
is that one of the journals? Is it going to have details of the big thing?
It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lodgok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. See, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along.
Lodgok looks older than Ranrock.
Now, I don't need
It's probably because he's got hair.
I don't need any of you!
Oh!
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Oh, he did.
Avada-kedavra!
Oh! Oh! That could have solved us a problem. I could have taken him.
Poor Lodgok, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason
Yeah,
with him.
it does answer the question of why he wanted to get back in his graces so much, because he's his family. So does that mean that
Now to get out of this blasted place.
Rookwood and Ranrock are now going to be at odds because he tried to kill him? Ranrock's not going to forgive that. He hates you, wizards as it is.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Oh, I was like, I hear people walking. Lodgok's loyalty, bless him. So I don't know if that means that he got caught outside after we'd already come in, or what? Because Rookwood came in after we'd already been in there. How are we doing on collection chests and stuff now? 4 left. Well, I know there's one in. I got both those, didn't I? I know there's one in here I haven't gone back for yet. I got those ones there. So that would be 1 left. Is there a... I wonder if there's a camp I've missed in this area somewhere. Possibly. Sometimes they get all mixed in with the other symbols and it's hard to actually pick them out. It's in the lake area though. I'll have a hunt around for that afterwards. Anyway. So... we need to go back to Hogwarts, I guess. Just had to go to the map chamber to see Fig, but nothing's appeared on it yet. So we might as well just go there and then see what owls pop up, because I'm sure everyone will suddenly write to us now. New quest. Should I wait a second just to make sure no one writes to me before I go in there? So I wonder if this is...
Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
Yeah, I think like it feels like it's building up towards the end now. So I'm curious how much more there is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
I mean, how much time do you need?
Hear what the student has to say.
Honestly.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
You guys want to tell us? Do you know?
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
We were containing.
Isidora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isidora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have
what
seen,
they would have called this
I
magic
believe our
or
young
is it
friend
ancient?
is well aware of the grave
What was it
circumstances
called?
in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts.
I can do that. I'm good with beasts. I should stop reading ahead when the
Find a
lines are
face
there.
of stone
So easy.
and tendrils. I should advise you that you
oh,
must
I know where that
engage
is.
with any beast
I think.
that is part of the trial on your own.
That's
Professor
fine.
Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
I like beasts. Beasts like me. I think I know where that is.
An
I saw
exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils.
It's a graphorn's
whatever that
face.
may be.
Very well.
I saw it.
Professor
it's a big
Weasley
wall
has
with a
been
big
keeping an eye
graphorn
on
face
me.
on it.
Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isidora that you witnessed.
Yes. I wonder if I'm going to see graphorns. I really want to do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pensive chamber. I'm just giving it a second in case anyone writes to me. They possibly won't because I'm in the middle of a thing. Yeah, it was somewhere, there's like a little town and I was like, oh, what's down this little bit? Yeah, here, because there was a flue flame there and it looked really cool. So I was like, ooh, this is a thing, but I couldn't do anything with it. I burnt some plants off of it and because it looked really cool, I remembered where it was.
You're here.
Look.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Graphorn.
It looks like a graphorn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes.
I assume is it not going to be
Years
the same
ago,
process?
at
Maybe it's like the
Stonehenge, of all
hippogriffs, you
places.
have to bow to them.
The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all. But it's
I'm not sure it'll fit in my knapsack.
It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
Wear him down?
If that's what must
I
be
have to
done,
fight him?
I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a
Just
large
float
sea
him.
creature, you're in the right place. Now,
The dragon.
Professor Rackham made it
No,
clear
that
that
wasn't
you
the
must
dragon.
engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I
Yeah.
shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okay. Is this going to be where the graphorn site is? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, we're going to get a graphorn. Hopefully. Excuse me. Places to go. Things to see. Graphorns to grapple. What about?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Yeah, down there. That's where the site was, but there was nothing
This
there.
must be the place.
Yep. Are they nocturnal? Not nocturnal? Maybe I should rearrange my spells. Most of my spells won't work. To wear it down. Does that mean I have to use yellow spells?
Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.
Oh, it is going to attack me. Oh. Look at that thing, it's so cool! I do have to bite you. I don't want to bite you, you're cool. Whoa. Does this work? It does. I'm sorry. I really don't want to bite you. Ooh. And you're mad at me. Well, maybe I should drink a thing and slam that.
Can't we talk about this?
Yeah, I'd rather not beat you up. You're a very cool creature. Hi. What's that? It looks like it's gonna explode on me. Has it gotten tougher? Ouch.
I should think you'd be a bit weak by now.
It seems like it's got plenty of energy to me. Behave. Don't eat me. I want to work with you.
I need your help, friend.
That seems like that worked. He's also bowing to me. He's so cool. Is she gonna ride him? Or is she walking? Do I get to ride the weapon? Oh my word. Yeah, I do. Ah, that is awesome. Oop. Has a powerful charge attack and deals large amount of damage to enemies and certain barricades. Hold L2 to initiate. Keep an eye on Grapplorm's stamina as charging will drain it. Okay.
Slow down now.
Where are we going?
Go. What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Charge! This is awesome! I'm so happy! Oh, there we go. The bad guys there. I want to charge through some bad guys at full speed.
No need to race now,
Oops.
my friend.
No, there is a need to race. This is awesome.
Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Where are they?
Yeah.
I wish he could do other attacks though, rather than just charging. You're embarrassing. So. I don't need to keep killing those guys. Oh, we need to go up there. Wrong way. This is awesome. I am very pleased to have a grab power on. Can I do any other attacks with him? Like, I think that's it.
Here we go.
Kind of. Okay. Oops.
What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Zoomy, zoomy, boundy, bound. This is awesome.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Yeah, well, oops. Why did he go towards the rock? Charge.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacombs.
Yeah.
But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
It has, but I'm busy. Sorry, Ominous. I'm riding a Grapthorn and it's awesome, and I can't interrupt it to come and see you and bother myself with Sebastian right now. Oop. Have I gone the wrong way? No. I mean, I don't think I'd stand in the way if I saw one of these charging along, would you? I definitely wouldn't. I'd be like, no thanks. So this is what my fourth mount was that was in the slot, I guess. Professor Fig, look what I've got!
Faster!
Just quickly trot our way in.
Slow down now. There we go.
Look it, look it. Get him a girlfriend so he's gonna have a grandhorn baby and then he won't be the last of his line. Wouldn't it be cool if the trial meant I needed to take my grandhorn through and do things with my grandhorn? Because that would also make it very unique. It's probably just to get in though, isn't it? Do you come with me? Witness the pensive memory. Oh. Can't enter while mounted. So now it's looking very familiar. And like the other place. Do we still have to fight like a big thing? Because I don't have any I was gonna say rage, it's not rage. That stuff. So is that it? That's all the trial is? You don't have to do any puzzles?
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isidora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Yes. I didn't even notice that his picture was up there. I was just like, excuse me, stop interrupting. So does that now mean... Yeah, so I don't think you guys can see it because it's where my camera sits, but the left side of the things on that side is my grapple. So I can just summon him and go around everywhere. Oh, so I really don't have to do anything else. It was just that. That's a really quick trial. And it does look like him. The one who mastered memories. Because I've seen all of them now. Let's see what he shows us about Isidora.
Hello? Isidora? Isidora? Mr. Morganach,
Music is very eerie.
Mr. Morgan?
Oh. What was that about?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isidora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isidora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
Ooh.
We must gather the others.
So they put a stop to her. Is that the last one, the big one?
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
That is, concerning. Isidora.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students,
Are they
Isidora.
going to be able to? Well, I suppose they must have. Because it wasn't
Everyone feels
memory.
pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isidora, set down your wand.
She's probably stronger than you guys now.
You taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
She is stronger than you because she's been sniffing magic. They're gonna combine their powers though. San, they need you. Oh. He did it bad. Not that they probably had much choice, realistically. Were they called unforgivable curses at this point? I'm not sure if they would have been, because it was obviously hundreds of years before. Ooh. Interesting. Wonder what's next then. We're gonna have to go find Ranrock, obviously, but I feel like there's not that much left to do, really.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isidora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is.
Which means
You
Ranrock's
see,
coming here.
We could not destroy the strands of emotion Isidora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Oh, we must be getting near the end now then.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late.
Yeah, it's
If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor.
He might have to enter,
I'll see you
though, will
soon.
he? Maybe he will. I suppose there's nothing stopping him just walking in. Grappling with a grapple. San Bakar's trial. I have a grapple. I have a grapple. Can I put it in my room of requirement? Let's see. I imagine I could, but then where do I get a female one? It must be from the same location. Where do I even want to put it? Let me just sort some stuff around. Because I've got another unicorn to get out. Funny weasels. So I want to take you.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
You can come in here. The Graphorn will have to go in the other one. The new place. Sorry guys, I'll come back and see you in a minute. Graphorn's gonna have to go in here with my phoenix. If it, well, it can go there because I saw it just now on my list. The Lord of the Shore. This is kind of mountainous area, right? You might as well come in here because you can be reunited with your parents. Look at that beautiful beast. Oh, I need to change my brush. I need my brush. I'll also just chuck this because then I can have a Graphorn horn. Hi, do you want some food? Oh, you're having food. You're helping yourself. Look at him. He is so impressive. He's so cool. I'm going to brush you with my tiny brush. It might take about 5 hours. Oh, it gives me 3 horns. Nice. You're so cool. I need to get you a girlfriend. Can I get you a girlfriend? I hope so. Maybe I should go and try and do that first. Consult with Gerbold Ollivander. I might just see if I can go down and do the thing. Oh no. Talk to Ominous at the Catacomb. Avada Kedavra. Do we have time to do this? Maybe. Let me just see if I can get another Graphorn first. Do I have to... Would I have to fight a Graphorn every time I got one? I don't know if there would be one down here, but that's the only Graphorn site, so it must be, right? Let's find out. I don't know if there... Well, that one appeared in the day, so in theory, daytime's fine. Let's see if we can get one. It kind of wouldn't make sense for them to be here.
I'm sure
because,
I could do that.
Because...
Who lived here, I wonder?
She said it was... He said it was the last one. But... who knows? I don't know if I'd have to fight it or...
Revelio.
If there'll even be one here. Well, there's not... Oh! Is that another one? I don't want to throw food at it. Let's just see if it is another one. If it's... It looks like one. It's a girl one! Do I actually... I presume I have to fight it then. Beast must be... Okay. Lady, I need you to come with me. Wakey wakey. Hi. You're cute. I like your little tentacles. Does that help? You like me now? Oops. Just a second. Just a second. I need you to be my friend. Hi. Get in my bag. Yes.
I'll look after you.
Damn right I will. This is very important. We'll deal with Sebastian momentarily. In fact, that might even get us time to breed the Graphorns and then come back. Because you know I want a baby Graphorn. Come on, baby grapple. I bet they'll be really cute. They'll be the size of a horse still. Lord of the Shore, I got your girlfriend. You're gonna love her. Alright. Ah, there you are. How impressive he is. Hi, grapple lady. I like that her horns aren't as big. I don't know if that's just because he's the Lord of the Shore. Or what. She's a bit more petite. Are you having some food? I like her face. I really like their faces. They should look really weird with the tentacles, but actually I think they're adorable. Hi. You're about to have a baby. Look at them! She's like, ah yes, brush my belly. Adorable! Right. Baby time. Nature of the beast. I will be back for you in half an hour. Make cute babies. Your line continues. You're welcome. I know there's things that want stuff from me at the moment. Right. So, quests. We are going to do this. I'm not sure if we should be doing this. I feel like it's going to end very badly. Back at the catacomb. I'm worried that Ominous is going to get killed. And that's what's worrying me at the moment. I'm afraid for him.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Very true.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
She's leaving.
I'm
not glad I'm here. I'm worried about where this is going right now.
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous. I was busy riding a grapple.
You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further.
I was busy. Got important things to be doing.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble
Yeah,
now.
I got that feeling.
I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
They weren't there before.
What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Is this something to do with what he's done?
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Correct. I wonder what the centaurs would think if I turn up on a grapple and speak to them. Kind of want to do it. Because that's way more impressive than this.
Crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
I'll stick on this one for a second then. I don't remember which way it was. Is it this way?
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Awesome. Oh. Ah. Too bad. Which way is the great room? I've forgotten. I don't recognize this place. I know I've been here, but I don't remember it. Oh, here.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That also works quite nicely. Stop doing that. Oi! I was Confringoing, you mind? Oops. Can I transform this? Ah! I feel like I'm gonna have to fight Sebastian.
Hold on a moment.
Nothing to worry about. Oh.
I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon.
Oh no.
When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Okay, well if Ominous is out of the picture, then
be careful.
I'm feeling more
Revelio.
Reassured. But if Solomon's inbound, I'm feeling less so based on that. Given the tension between the two. I'm going to presume Sebastian's through here.
How many Inferi are there?
Lots. Why did I throw that? That wasn't what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab that one. It's fiery. Did that even hit anything?
Incendio.
Looked like something else was on my mini-map, but then it poofed away. It's this way, isn't it? Well, there's definitely more Inferi up ahead somewhere. Is Sebastian gonna get... No, because he's controlling them. I was gonna say, is he gonna get killed by... I feel like I'm gonna have to fight Sebastian.
The Inferi. They're everywhere.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Incendio.
Jeez. Oh, there's more. Where'd they come from? Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. How many am I gonna have to fight? Jeez. Stop attacking that one. Go for the ones that are in front of you. Okay, it's just that one left. Got loads of this stuff at least. So Sebastian's not even here right now. Where is he? Oh, I didn't even check what my dueling feats were. That's probably a bit wasteful. This is where I thought he would be. But he's not. Was there another area that we hadn't been in? I'm trying to think. Oh. Do we just have to work our way back out again? That's wasteful. This way maybe? Is this where I've been? I don't. I'm lost.
These Inferi seem far from controlled.
Have I just been in here? I honestly don't know where I've been and where I haven't at the moment. Oops, blew myself up. Have I been in here? It's just a little room. Oh, there's more Inferi. Or at least there's one.
Incendio.
Do I just have to kill all the Inferi, or do I actually have to find Sebastian? I ain't got a bloody clue. Not gonna be anything in here, is there? Because that was just where there was a chest. I don't know where I've been and where I haven't now. There's obviously something I've missed. Maybe it is just going back. Which way did I... So that was... I've already been that way. What's this way? Had I been here before? This is new. This is new. Okay, he must be this way.
Revelio.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. You want to share with the class what you got going on here? I'm really not sure I want to go up here. I don't see this ending well.
There's Sebastian.
I'm gonna have to fight him.
Isn't this incredible?
No.
Revelio.
What are you doing?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
Oh.
The relic!
I was gonna say, there's a load of Inferi there that we've now got to deal with.
Pay for this!
I didn't do it anyway, Solomon. It was all Sebastian. Thank you. Oh, I have to fight Sebastian.
I'm ending this now.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Ah, doing all the wrong things. I don't really want to fight him. I feel like this is the wrong thing to be doing. Oh. Oh no, that works. Oh, where's it gone? Oh! Ooh, where'd they come from? There's a lot of... Ooh, I need to heal. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. What? I'm bloody am. What about? No reason your bloody nephew's still going at the moment, thank you. Oh. Oops. Jeez. Ah. Why are there so many berry? Did I get rid of that? Okay. I don't want to do this. Sorry.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
Oh no. I was gonna say, Anne went to get him though.
choice.
Oh. Anne. What have you done?
What have you done? Like, Solomon, he didn't want you to do bad things.
I must get
like,
out of here.
That's... He was trying to stop you from...
I can't let him leave.
Yeah.
Revelio.
I don't even know what to say.
Wait!
He killed his uncle. I know his uncle was attacking us, but that's because he thought we were up to bad things, and, you know, technically Sebastian was. I was involved in that last one at all. But he didn't deserve to die. Like, he just wanted to help Anne as, like,
Stop,
the uncle.
Sebastian! Hold on!
As much as he could. Without there being any way to help her. And now there is no way to help her. I don't know how to feel about this whole thing.
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now.
He's trying to justify murdering his uncle.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
I'm not sure I trust you near Ominous right now.
I'm not myself right now.
I know.
Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Jeez. Do I have to... Is that available as an option to go there now? I mean, what's going to happen to Anne? Because she's now by herself. It's not currently a thing. Oh no, it is. Oh no, that's Poppy. Okay. I really want to see the next bit with him. There's a side quest here somewhere. Oh, it's the mission. Maybe if I just give it a minute, will that... Or travel to Hogwarts. I think that wasn't like half an hour, was it? So, or was it? What time did I go? I don't know. I don't think that was half an hour.
He thinks you've made marvellous improvements here.
Sort of. It's a bit of a mess, but... How long for my baby? Maybe we can just hang around for with my baby for a minute. 13 minutes! Damn it. I'm definitely waiting for the baby gap one. I want to see it. Let's just get things. We just got the thing to meet Sebastian in the Undercroft, so I might go do that because I've got 7 minutes still. I really don't know how to feel about this whole situation. Like, he just murdered someone and then he's just acting like it's nothing.
Travel broadens the mind.
It was bad enough when he killed the goblin, but that was kind of, you know, like, you could write that off because they were the goblins and they were trying to kill us all. His uncle was not trying to kill him. He was just trying to stop him. Is Ominous here too?
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
Yes, she did.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that?
He's not even, like,
you saw what happened.
Slightly sorry.
I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
He's not gonna stop.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me.
I don't think I believe him.
No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Like, 2 seconds ago, he was like, I did what I had to, and now he's saying all the right things as if he actually regrets it, but I don't think he does. And I think he would just continue to do...
I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
I don't think we do either, because if we don't turn him in, he's just going to continue to try and find a way to save Anne. And everything he's tried so far has just escalated and gotten worse and worse. And despite what he was just saying, I really don't think he actually regrets killing his uncle.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
What do they do with, like, underage wizards that...
I realise that, but it's the right thing to do.
What they would do.
He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
He's obviously...
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Yeah. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. I don't feel like I can justify not turning him in. You know? Like, he's just... He did... Like, he murdered somebody. Like, because they were trying to stop him from being evil. And the only time he decided he regretted it was when he thought that he might get turned in. Like, he's too far gone, I think. Ooh, hello. Are you ready yet? 2 minutes. Ah. Okay. 2 minutes. I can wait 2 minutes. You're impatient also, aren't you? You want to see your baby. Have a brush. So yes, you may brush me. So cool. Oh, it's almost time. Here it comes. Look, it's going up. Oh my goodness. That's the like. Oh wow. I love it. I love it already. Come back. I need to brush you. Look at his little stubby, like, tentacles. So cute. You did good, Mama. You did good. Look at it. Where's Daddy? He needs to come over and see his baby. Lord of the Shore, I require your presence. Where are you? Come here. Come meet your baby. Look. Go get your baby. Be more impressed. So cute. Is it a girl or a boy? Does it say? It's a little boy! Aww. I like his little stripes too. His little stubby horns, stubby tentacles. Cute big fat head. He's hanging around with Mum. Hey Mum! You good grap horns. Right. Anyway, that is all we have time for now. So, in terms of quests, I've got a couple of little side thingies left. I've got a Poppy and then going and speaking to Ollivander. So I'll probably start with the Poppy one next time. Just to get that so it's progressing. And I might do a couple of like these just to clear them out. Or I might do them off the channel, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that one's going to send me to the Dale tomb. I'm not really sure why, I just think it will. I'll do that off the channel. Rogogo. Is it a Niffler? I don't think that there's... I've got something on the world maps somewhere, apparently. Oh, that's Poppy. I don't know if there's going to be like more side quests will appear in towns, whether I should travel back and see if anything else will pop up as story is progressing, or if they just kind of all pop up at the beginning. There's obviously that one down there still. But I have done a fair few things. So where are we at with them, I suppose? That'll be the question. I've got 3 side quests I'm aware of. Probably 26. So we've still got another 6 that we don't know about currently. Because I don't know... Oh, the relationship ones do count towards that as well. So we're not too far off probably. Yeah, I don't want to... I feel like I don't want to do that yet. So I'm gonna do these. Clear this out before we do that, I think. Just to... because that feels like it's getting towards the end. We might be getting towards the end. The end could be nigh. But for now, this episode is ended. Because I've been playing for like 3 hours, but that's because I had a phone call in the middle and I don't remember what else. I got distracted. Oh, I was waiting for the grap horn, so that added on some more time. So hopefully it won't be too much over 2 hours, but we'll see. That was cool. I feel a bit emotionally numb from the Sebastian thing. The grap horn was awesome. So I liked the 4th trial. 3rd and 4th trials have definitely been my favourite because I liked the 3rd one for what we had to do, and I liked the 4th one because I got a freaking dragon grap horn. The first 2 weren't that actually. The first one was cool because it was like, ooh, look at this place, and the second one was kind of just more of the same. So it's a shame they didn't change that one quite as much, but they've been good so far. But we are done for now, so I will see you next time.